All right, hey guys, Ken Bianco again from Train World, and you're on Facebook Live with Ryan Kunkel, the project manager at Lionel. He is the head man, the head honcho, the commander-in-chief in making all these great trains for you. And we have a really cool surprise. I didn't even talk about it before, but Lionel is coming out with brand new tooling with the SD45. Is that correct, Ryan?
Correct. Our all-new SD45. These will be shipping early summer. Well, should be arriving here early summer. They'll be in production mid-April in our factories, and then shipping over here. All new tooling. These are based on the very popular SD40s that we did about a year or 2 years ago now. But all new tooling for us. Lots of road name and even road number specific detail on these locomotives. This is another pre-production sample, but it is pretty close to what you're going to see on the final models when they arrive here. This is our southern locomotive. Of course, it's got some very distinctively southern features like the high hood, the bell here on the front of the unit. These are configured like all of our legacy engines. When we do an engine like this for the southern, it's set up so that the long hood is the front of the engine, the way the southern intended them to be run. The crew figures in the cab face forward as well.
That's funny, because if you look at the train, this kind of looks like the back of the train, but you're saying they actually run it the opposite way.
For the southern, they designated the high hood as the front. Norfolk and Western did the same.
Wow.
But if you get one of the Union Pacific versions of this, for example, it would be set up in the more customary configuration with the lowered short hood being the front of the locomotive.
Right.
But in addition to the hood and those details, we did a lot of things. There are two different, for example, walkway configurations on these, depending on where the traction motor blower duct came back to, and the length of the stanchion varied from one production run to the next. So we changed those details up. There are several different truck side frame options that we have on these models, depending on the number and position of the brake cylinders that they have. Different pilot options, whether or not they have plows or different size plows. A whole bunch of options we have there. Different rooftop details from radio antennae and horns. So we went all out on these locomotives. Accurate locomotives as possible.
And again, this is a pre-production sample. They use pre-production samples to test it out, work out the kinks. So it's not everything is 100%, but and usually it gets nicked around in shipping, bring it to shows. But you get a gist of the idea of the amount of details that it will have. Very unique, different. This has never been done from Lionel. This is brand new tooling for you guys who always love to say, well, we need more tooling. We need more new designs. So
these locomotives also have what we call our kinematic pilot that stays nice and straight when you're running on straight track, or also even into a curve. If it's coupled to anything, it will swing to the side and also actually extends a little bit so that you have a little bit of extra clearance there.
What's that called?
It's called a kinematic pilot.
Okay. Very cool.
We rate this engine at 054 because of that feature. If you're running it with a very light car behind it, something like, I don't know, one of these Thomas cars up here or a Full Express cars, it can pull the car off in the curve.
Right.
If you've got a nice heavy scale freight car behind it, this engine will negotiate a tighter rating. So you can get her down even to 036 if need be. But just because there will be some cars that have problems with those tighter curves, we recommend an 054.
The camera sounds are not working on the moment. Can you guys hear us? Maybe I took it off now. Hopefully it works out better. If I could just get a okay that the sounds are working. Okay, so I apologize. My finger was over the microphone one more time, so I do apologize. But so let's get this started.
All right.
And I promise I won't mute the mic this time.
All right. So we started up here. Here's some of the sounds. Oops, got a bit of
Yep.
a
Dead
dirty
spot.
spot there on our track. We can get her past that, hopefully.
It's my fault. We gotta make sure you clean the track, so we got it up and running. So what other paint schemes are these coming out?
We have, I think, about 6 different paint schemes on these in the first run. We have Pennsylvania, if I remember correctly, Pennsylvania or Penn Central, Union Pacific, Southern Pacific.
Of course, Southern.
Southern.
Very cool. Are these pre-production sounds?
These are, although they're very close to what you'll get on the final sounds.
Okay, so yes, they are pre-production sounds. It's still a little bit of work in progress. They're getting it almost to the exact sound, though. Are there squealing brakes?
Yes, there are. I get it moving a little faster first, though.
Yep. Yep. That's our dead spot on our layout.
Let's try that again.
That's the squealing brake effects. Maybe we could do it one more time for them, Rye.
Sure.
Squealing brake effect. And how about the horn? Loud modern diesel.
We do have several different horn files that we use, and they'll vary from railroad to railroad as well, so that you have horns that better match the railroad that you're modeling with the locomotive.
Oh, okay. So it's going to go based off of road name then?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's great to know. So we're still taking pre-orders on these, and you could shop online at TrainWorld for this unit here. So the Southern. And Ryan is saying they should be out in summertime.
Yeah, early June they should be arriving here.
Very nice engine, unique, different. Thank you, Kyle. It is a nice train layout, but we got to fix this dead spot on it eventually. But stay tuned. We'll probably be showing the F40 one more time, and we'll take it from there. Thank you guys for joining.